Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on Starrstouch Heartfelt Healing. So I hope you had a chance to watch the video I just did over at the dam. It's a quick one. It's only 55 seconds, but it's a nice release of any worries or fears. And I'll put it at the end of this video also so you can click on it if you want. Just beautiful right now. So it is freezing outside. We're at like -1. It's going to get down to -20 tonight. We're up in northern Minnesota and it is cold. So I'm going to go ahead and send out some energy. I wanted to go ahead and show some grounding exercises at the end of this and a few different things that I do that are helpful in case it helps you too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull cards out of the animal spirit deck. I just found this. I had it for the longest time and I lost it and I just found it. So Collette Barron-Reid, beautiful deck. So let's see what animal can help us out today. I'll shuffle them up here. What do we need the most from the animal deck? Saturday. What do we need for the collective? All right. Well, how lovely. Dog spirit. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. And the number 19's on there. It says dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. All right. Sending out energy. Dog spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog spirit also says to be true to that which you love, for now is a time of good fortune. Be ready as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and dog spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in spirit's plan for you. How nice. Yes. If we give love, then people are more apt to give it back. I mean, and it may come from somebody entirely different. You may give lots of help to someone and it may come back around to you in a whole different way. It doesn't matter. Giving love, I believe, is the best thing that you can do. Smiling at someone, it all trickles down. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and read. I've got a couple things that I received from a friend that I just love. This is a bookmarker. And I just wanted to share. It says, I go to nature to be soothed and healed and to have my senses put in order. John Burroughs. Yes, nature. Just even looking out the window. If you can't go outside, it's so cold today. It's like looking out there and maybe a bird will come. Just look it up and see what that particular bird means. Could be a message. And this one here, it's also lovely. It says, a friend is someone who reaches for your hand but touches your heart. Kathleen Grove. I love it. Um, this energy today, I just thought I would bring this up. We do have the sun in Aquarius, we have the moon in Taurus, and it's kind of a push-pull again because Aquarius is about new innovation, being unique, freedoms. And then you got Taurus, which is the finer things in life, just really enjoying earthly pleasures and finances being in order, all these types of things. And so, um, do I have fun and find freedom and be unique, or do I work really hard, pay my bills, and feel great because all my stuff's caught up? It's a balance, and we need both, really. Um, and so the same energy that we're dealing with today, it's a lot about sometimes people come into your life and they are needing something and you know it because you're that person that wants to help them. Okay, that's me. My whole life I've tried to, reach out and help people, and sometimes we interfere with what spirit or God, our angels, have in store for them. Sometimes when people are down and they're experiencing certain things, it helps them come to God and it helps them to, I shouldn't say hit rock bottom, but it's sometimes people have to really feel the distraught feeling before they reach out for help. And if we interrupt that flow, that's their path. It can be not okay. I mean, I've picked a baby bird up off the ground and put it inside the nest, and then it's killed. That's happened before in my life because that's me. It's like I can fix everything. It's so important. And I just had somebody that's very spiritual that told me this. It's like you can't just send out energy to any old buddy. You can't just think you can fix everybody because you're interrupting their journey and their path. You need to wait for them to ask for help. And that is hard for me to do, but I'm learning because otherwise, if you keep trying to fix everything, they're not going to experience what they need in order to be brought to that spiritual enlightenment. And I just felt like that made so much sense, but it's still, again, hard for me to do. So I am here waiting for people that need help, and I will absolutely help them in a heartbeat. But I need to make sure I'm not interfering where I'm not supposed to be. So that's enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card out of the Notes of the Universe. This is Mike Dooley. Very fun deck. Let's see what's in there. All right. Love doesn't have to mean near. Love doesn't have to mean near. Okay, let me see what it says on the back here. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. Besides, love doesn't really know the difference. Wow, what a beautiful saying. That's another one. It's kind of like sometimes people, you give them space. You can love them from a distance. You can send prayers and just have good thoughts and positive energy there. But until someone's ready, it's okay just to love them from a distance. And so I like that saying. All right, so I'm going to pull one more animal card. I just feel like we need to see one more. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. What do we need? One more animal card for today. I missed these cards so much. They're just gorgeous. All right. It is the whale spirit, and it says, trust the great mystery. So let's see here. Whale spirit is an ancient creature who was here at the beginning of time and who has seen everything, felt everything, and heard everything that has ever inspired on this planet. In the hidden realms where all things must gather first before manifesting into form. Whale spirit is the keeper singing the soul of the whole world from the deeper waters of the coldest sea. When whale spirit appears, it's a reminder that there is a great mystery that you must accept without intellectually trying to understand it. Some things cannot be known by the mind, only experienced through the heart, through intuition, and through the peripheral senses that the invisible veils, separating the visible world from the great manifesting consciousness in the hidden realms. Wow, that's a lot. That's deep. Now is the time for you to immerse yourself in the great mystery of spirit and to trust that within the invisible, what you can't see now are the seeds of your intentions being tended to by angels. Yes, so we wish for things, we manifest things, and we think, oh, I want that right now. Well, sometimes it takes a while, and we can't keep putting in the order. We need to be patient. That's another thing I'm not very good at. All right. So I'm just going to send out to our hearts for a few seconds here what we need the most right now. Probably a couple deep breaths. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and show a couple grounding exercises. One is the spoon, so I'm going to show that sitting down. You just put your foot up. You can have a sock on, and you just make sure your spoon will hit a magnet and be stuck to it. So if it's magnetic, just rubbing it on your foot. It can be if you're barefoot, it can be a it doesn't matter, or a sock on there. And then the top part of your foot where those little grooves are, those are portals. And you can go ahead and rub the spoon on theirs also. What this does is it helps polarize your body north to south. So when we ask ourselves for stuff and we want to know what our answers are with our intuition, if we do this, it makes it to where we're balanced and able to get good answers. My cousin out of Michigan taught me this, and she showed me how it really does work. I was just the opposite of what I should have been until I did this, and then it worked. So it was amazing. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the computer over here. And I'm going to go ahead and just do the poi balls and a couple other things that I have. I have the poi balls here. This is similar to if you want to, it's POI. So these you can go ahead and wave in front of you, or you can use a feather or your hand. And all we're doing is cleansing the negative energy around us, any kind of energy that's up above, all over. So if you have these, they're really lightweight and you can just swing them above your head. You can swing them on the sides. This is cleansing that energy around your body so that, only it kind of tightens up your ship so nothing negative can get through it. And then if you go like this and just really whip it around in front, you can do crazy eights. So, and when I do this, the nice thing about it is you breathe. You can kind of so you're really actually slowing down your breath, and you have to think about what you're doing. So you don't have time to think about any problems. And it just really relieves anxiety, helping you breathe better. And so, yeah, if you don't have these koi balls, you can use a feather. They're about $14, $15 online. So then the other thing is let's just do the 5-minute energy routine. If you want to do it with me, you just go ahead and give yourself a little pat right here. Breathe in and out. And then your thymus right in the middle here, just lightly tapping just to wake up your immune system. And this is your spleen energy right on either side underneath your arms. All right. And then we're just going to shake out our arms a little bit. Okay. And if you want to put your hands backwards, pull them in and breathe in and release. We'll do 4 of them. And another. And then backwards the other way. Bring it in, up and under. When you exhale, as much as you can, really just blow out those toxins. All right, we're going to shake out our arms again. And then just starting on either side and going underneath your breastbone right there. Just making circles all the way around, all the way up through, and then down all the way around your rib cage. Just little circles. And keep on breathing. All right, we're going to just stop and massage across to our lymph nodes also. Just tender, it's kind of tender there, and that helps drain anything that's just stuck, moving those lungs around a little bit. In both sides. Breathing in, just release. Such a quick thing to do, and it just feels good. All right, and then we're going to go outside of the belly button 1 inch and 1 inch up, and just making circles going down all the way to your lower abdomen. All right, and then the inner thigh, just these are your small intestine lines. And I'll put the notes in there in the description of the lady that does this. The outer one is the large intestine. I'm just doing some circles on either side. And if that's tender, you can do this anytime in bed at night or whatever, just kind of really opening this stuff up and getting it moving. All right. And then we're going to zip it up, hands down by your lower abdomen, breathing in, zip it up, smile, bring it in. Ah. Thank you so much for joining me today. Pass this on to anyone it can help, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.